Watch out, that's all.
Skipper's here. Morning. Been in the gym, GD? I can see it still. See the tricep popping. You on line out duty today, Azza?
No DG. Bill's got to do the second half.
Oh, where's DG? Give us some morning motivational talk, JD. You've always got something for me. You good camera value, you are. What you got for us?
I don't know what to say.
On this godly Sunday.
God is good all the time. All the time, God is good.
Yes, Mr. Reels. Mr. Consistent. Say goal!
Oh my God!
Is that really say goal? Goal!
He's on his third tracksuit this season, by the way.
I've just seen that he's putting on some timber in it.
Yeah, he's on his third tracksuit.
What say, my fill out? What do you say, Ty? You been on that hard food? You putting on a little timber still? Wow. Team looks. Don't worry about it, man. You engaged, you don't need to look good for nobody else now.
Yes. Yeah. It's Well. Good.
One ball then.
You said man just rock up at 25 past. You have to warm up in the car park. You get warmed up in the car park.
Louder, get louder, please. Yes, next one. Time. Half a man in here. Who's on Rosie? I've got time. Tell him half a man. Good fails. Heel and longer. Better aid. Look at him.
Right then, boys, again, as I say every week, thank you for turning up, boys. Just want to say hello to some new players. Drew, well done. Thanks for coming, son. And Ty Brown. I don't know if anyone knows him, but he plays for us every now and again. Like,
Big time.
Big time. And another guy who's actually come back from injury, just fresh coming into the team. We got our Ross Evans. Right then, boys. Right, so we're playing against fucking Aston today. We don't know fuck all about these today, lads. So obviously all our fucking non-negotiables are going to be fucking key today. Yeah, that's fucking hard work. The most important one. That's one thing that I haven't really seen from the team over the last couple of fucking months. It's all been fucking pretty football, but today we've got to make sure that we fucking graft. Yeah, we know that you can play football, boys. Yeah, but today every single one of us has got to graft. Yeah. Hard work, outwork them lads, we'll fucking win, we know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? So let me tell you the team, we're going to go with a 3-5-2, yeah? But lads, you can change this can change quite easily to a 4-3-3. The middle three will stay the same, but when we haven't got the ball, we just drop back into a 5, yeah? So that we know that where we are and we got nice in the mid, so that we're nice and tight. Make sure that we're talking it as well, make sure everyone's talking and we're communicating with each other so we know what we're fucking doing, okay boys, yeah? So let's go with the team. The team's going to be fucking Dale in goal, Thanks for turning up for us this week, son. Then we got back three. We got Ty Brown in the middle. Jay Reels on the left. JD on the right. Louis on the right. Hayden on the left. Three in the midfield. Going to go Will, Dan, and George. And then two up top. We got Ishan and Thierry.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now this week, we've got County Cup action between Hazelwell FC taking on Austin Apprentices FC. Less of me chatty, patty, and let's get straight into the action. Opening couple of minutes of the game, and it's early sparring from both teams. JD plays into Louis, lays it off to number 3 Hayden, gets his shot away, but it puts it well over the bar. Just under 3 minutes of the game played so far. Number 7 Kai managed to get around Will. Dan Butler sticks his foot in. Louis plays down his left hand side into Prince, followed up there by JD doing his defensive duties. Prince tries to play it into Kai, but Ty's there doing his defensive duties well enough. Backed up by Will, and eventually they get rid of it. Never too early for a now you see it, now you don't, and that's naughty footwork there by Louis. Plays inside to Dan Butler, centre of the park. Plays it down that left hand side into the young man Ish. Always going to try and get it back on that right foot to get his shot away. Drop of the shoulder, does shoot, but he puts it wide. Now with Azza running the lines, I know it wouldn't be too long before he got himself involved. One ball over the top from Callum, sees Azza, calling offside, got that ruler out, straight as an arrow. Fast forward a couple of minutes, skipper Dan Butler picking up the ball centre of the park. Nobody on him, so he plays one outside the left foot, tries to play in GD, but straight into the keeper's hands. About 10 minutes of the game gone so far, and it has been a decent start to it by the Hazelwell boys, as another ball sprayed out to this right hand side into Louis, plays it first time into young Ish, gets his shot away, just wide once again.
Yeah, the one and only Mr. Dalmian.
And big up Mr. Dial-him in himself, Shaq Witts. Now as he get back into the action, JD, with plenty of time on the ball, plays into Dan Butler, tries to lob the keeper, not enough purchase on his shot. Now the one thing I love about Sundays is you have to take the rough with the smooth, and JD epitomises this. What do you say? Oi, man saw the headline and went, cameras there. Fast forward a couple of minutes now. Hazelwell are known for playing pretty football, but sometimes one long one over the top can break the lines. Ish tries to bring it under control. Callum tries to clear his lines. Thierry did say his boots were too tight, hence the reason why he can't bring it under control. Now Kai reminding Louis he's in a game. Just under 19 minutes played, and in all fairness, it has been all Hazelwell up until this point. Now one long ball from the keeper, played into Louis with some decent hold-up play, but Jay Reels brings him down. Now from that resulting free kick, you have got Rory standing over it, puts a decent ball into the mixer, but dealt with well enough by the big centre-half Ty Brown.
There you go. Do it.
Fast forward a couple of minutes, number 10 Tom picking up the ball in the pocket, lays it after number 6 Josh, gets his shot away, Will gets a blocking, Austin pick up the second ball, but eventually they've got to go home and start again. We are halfway through this first half as GD picks up the ball centre of the park, but he's got men in and around him, so he does lose it. Decent layoff there by Prince into Rowie, gets his shot away, but he drags it just wide. Fast forward a couple of minutes, JD tries to play it into Louis, but he's got a couple of men in and around him, and Austin managed to pick up the second ball. Rowie plays it into Tom, who tries to play it into Louis, but he's in an offside position, which means one thing and one thing only. Lionel's got that ruler out, straight as an arrow. Decent batter possession for the Austin boys as they finally got themselves into the game. Louis got time to pick his pass out, plays it into number 10 Tom, who gets his shot away, just not enough purchase on the shot, and that's easy pickings for Dale in goal. You've heard me say it many times, people, if it's not broke, you don't fix it. And all the good stuff for the Hazelwell boys in his first halves come down his right hand side. Now Ish tries to play a ball into Dan Butler, but he can't sort his footing out. Still there to pick up the second ball, plays into Mr. Consistent Hayden Seymour, but there's nobody in the box, so that's easy pickings for Matty in goal. Now as we go back up the other end, Ethan into Prince, into Louis, got time to spin on it, tries to play it up the line into Kai, but JD's one step ahead of him and just shepherds it out. 27 minutes in, Louis picks up the ball deep inside his own half. JD's lending himself as an option. The Hazelwell boys are known for knocking it in and around, trying to create angles, trying to create space so they can get their final ball through the lines. Louis just caught off guard. Ethan plays it back to the keeper Matty, who's got plenty of time to clear his lines.
Louis!
Kai picking up the ball just in front of the camera, looking for options ahead of him, tries to play it down the channel for Tom to run onto, but Ty Brown's there to see it home to keeper Dale.
Dial him!
Referee! Go!
30 minutes on the clock, and what I did find out is that Will either played for Austin or was due to sign for them, but didn't in the end, so he's getting a bit of stick over on that far side. More good stuff coming down this right hand side for the Hazelwell boys. JD dictating play, scoops it over the top into Louis, plays it first time across the 18-yard box, but that's decent defending. From that resulting corner kick, you got JD standing over it, puts a decent delivery into the box. Matty comes to collect, but he's playing hot potato with it, and eventually cleared by Tom. Now it wouldn't be the county cup without a couple of lads mixing it centre of the park with tackles flying in all over the place. Things you love to see.
Thierry, when Louis got...
Just over 10 minutes left of this half to play. Austin with a decent bout of possession as Callum's got time to pick his pass out into Princey. Decent one-touch football by the Austin boys. They do manage to fashion a chance and Prince gets his crossing, well defended by JD. Hazelwell can't clear their lines. Rowie's brought down, free kick. From that resulting free kick, you've got Rowie and Louis standing over it. Louis draws rank, gets his shot away. But that's easy pickings for Dale.
How'd you touch, Faz?
Free kick to be taken by Rowie just in front of the camera. Plays it down his left hand side into Prince, who brings it down well enough. Now is this a shout for a handball? I leave up to Yizla. 5 minutes left of this first half left to play. Still 0-0. Ish picks up the ball, plays it into Louis. One too many touches. The Austin boys are in and around him. Results in Louis conceding a free kick. Another free kick to be taken by number 4, Rowie. His delivery has been decent so far in this game. Diag played out to that right hand side. Little bit of a head tennis, but eventually the Hazelwell boys do manage to clear their lines.
It's like this. Too many.
Kai picking up the ball just in front of the camera. Does put it through the legs of Louis, but nothing comes of it.
Cheeky, that was your no cut.
That's why you don't want it.
Oh wow.
Rowie saying that's the reason why they let Will go, so Will leaves one on Louis. Now you got Rowie standing over this free kick, tries to whip one into the mixer, well over hit, and the sidelines let him know.
That's why we didn't sign you. That's why we didn't sign you. That was easy. Hey.
Now literally as the referee's about to blow his whistle, JD picks up the ball on his right hand side, plays it into Louis. Decent overlapping run, puts it into the mixer, onto the head of GD, back of the onion bag, makes it 1-0 to the Hazelwell boys. And on that note, the referee's going to blow his half-time whistle as we go into the break. Hazelwell 1, Austin Apprentices 0.
Basically all said it all, ain't you, mate? You know what you got to fucking do to improve. You got to start working better with the ball at your feet. Huh? Your passing's got to be better. Intensity's got to be fucking better as well. They're probably their intensity's just a little bit higher than ours. Yeah, but what I've already heard that the ball needs to move quicker, lads. Yeah, everyone's taking too much time at the back. When we're building up from the back, it's okay. But when we get into the final third and in the middle of the pitch, that's where it's got to be quicker. Yeah, taking too many touches at the wrong place at the wrong time. Let's have some a bit more chemistry in the midfield as well. Yeah, Will and George start finding each other on different lines. You know what I'm saying? Every time that Will gets the ball, you should be an option for him somewhere. At least if you're not 5 yards away from him, at least on the next line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So start finding each other. Louis, try and keep it a bit more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Try and keep it a bit more simple. Yeah. Taking too many touches and what he's doing is killing you. Yeah. Try to get your head off. Try moving the ball quicker. Ishan and try and get a bit closer to Thierry, the two of you, yeah, because everyone's way too far apart. You know what I'm saying? If you come inside, you can leave the flank open then for Hayden and leave the right hand side open for JD. And as we just saw with that ball he put in the box, he will find people. When you come out wide, there's no point in you crossing the box. You're crossing the box into Ishan and Thierry. You know what I'm saying? What you want to be doing is really recycle, give the ball back to JD or give it to one of your midfielders, and then play your football on the inside. Yeah. Other than that, boys, yeah, we're 1-0 up without playing very well. You know what I'm saying? So, go play better in the second half. You'll be an easy to the next round, innit, lads?
Now with them half-time team talks done and dusted, let's get the second half underway then.
barn out for the camera, Cal. You didn't know I was coming, innit? Caught you off guard.
Now shout out to number 12 for the Austin boys, Callum. Good lad, got loads of time for him. Now as we get back into the action, Ish plays it into GD but can't bring it under control, and the Austin back line just see it to safety. With the Hazelwell boys taking a 1-0 lead literally at the end of that first half, the start of the second half, the Austin boys get a perfect chance to draw it all level. Just a shame that Princey ain't got the purchase on his shot.
George. Put that out there, kid. Come on, you better than...
And as we go back up the other end, Louis dropping the box on that right hand side, tries to play it into the 18-yard box. That's decent defending by Callum.
Too easy, George. Too easy.
Oh, the ball needs to be better, lads.
Fast forward a couple of minutes, JD playing himself into danger, could clear it out but tries to keep possession of the ball. Picked up there by Tom, but it's a heavy touch, ends up going out for a goal kick. Bright start to the second half by the Austin boys as Kai plays in George down his right hand side, gets his cross in, but it's cleared by Ty Brown. From that resulting corner kick, you got Jonas standing over that one with a left peg, puts it into the mixer, that they can't get their head on it, and the Hazelwell boys eventually get rid. Opening 5 minutes of the second half, and P's definitely not happy with how the Hazelwell boys have started it off. And the credit where it's due to the Austin boys, they have been on all the first and the second balls. Managed to come away with his second one. Decent footwork by Jonah, but Jay Reels is there to stick a foot in to win the ball back for the Hazelwell boys. Austin boys still in possession of the ball, trying to play it in, but credit where it's due to Jay Reels sticking his body on the line, winning a free kick for the Hazelwell boys. 52 minutes on the clock, and nothing seemed to be sticking for the Hazelwell boys at the moment. All their passes going astray as George clears it down the line. Tom manages to keep it in, but Reels is there once again to win himself a throw-in.
Where's his option?
Simple pass, Reels. You let it go and you stay back.
Referee, we'll have to foul.
Fuck you watching here,
Oh, he's been poor both ways.
You're gonna fucking stop it now, ref. That's not a head injury. What are you stopping the game for?
During that break in play, referee puts Dan Butler into that little black book for a foul on Rowie. Now as we get back into the action, George tries to play a ball in, deflected off Hayden, does stay in play, but Hayes can't keep it from going out for a corner. From that resulting corner kick, you got Kai standing over it this time, whips a decent ball into the mixer. Austin rises above all the Hazelwell boys, but it goes over the bar. Substitution for the Hazelwell boys as we welcome Ross and Reeks to the party as they try to whip a cross in, goes out for a corner kick. 57 minutes on the referee's watch at this point as substitute Ross whips a ball into the mixer. Ty Brown's got Rowie's shirt in his hand, so the referee blows up for a free kick.
Off you go, son. Off you go.
Daniel.
Yes, please.
Fast forward a couple of minutes and Dan Butler has gone into that Hazelwell back line as George picks up the ball, tries to play it into the channel, and that's a decent interception by captain and skipper Dan Butler. From that resulting corner kick, Kai whips it in, but Louis there doing his defensive duties, gets rid of it. Substitution for the Austin boys as we welcome Keelan to the party.
Get a hold of this game, will you?
64 minutes on the clock. Rowie to take another free kick. Decent delivery. Cut back to Ethan, who misses an absolute sitter.
Oi, Cal, you would have bagged that. You would have scored that.
Austin missing a great opportunity to bring the game all level as we go back up the other end. Substitute Ross with some decent hold-up play. Managed to get away from his man. Hayden plays it back into Ross, who tries to play it into Ish, but credit where it's due to George getting back there for his recovery tackle. Decent defending. During that break in play, we welcome Justice to the party. Now the Hazelwell sidelines weren't too happy about that foul called on Will, but we all know it was one. But as we get back into the action, Russ had a decent start since coming on, but commentators curse, he loses the ball. Ish sits 2 players down. Will tries to get his shot away. Decent block by Rowie, who, to be fair to him, he's been absolutely everywhere for the Austin boys in this game. They do come away on the counter-attack, but the final pass just isn't there. Reeks picking up the ball just in front of the camera, sending Ish on his way down his left-hand side. Always going to be nimble with his feet. Tries to get his shot in, but it does get deflected out for a corner kick. Just over 71 minutes played of the game at this point. JD whips another decent ball into the mixer, onto the head of Ty Brown, back of the onion bag to double the Hazelwell lead.
Oi, Reeks, change the game, you have. Change the game, son. Oi, you said it.
72 minutes on the clock. Hazelwell 2, Austin 0. As we welcome number 5 Leon to the party for the Austin boys.
Referee, we'll have that. Referee, what about the foul, ref?
Fast forward a couple of minutes and Ty Brown going and getting a goal at one end, doing his defensive duties down at the other. And as we skip forward a couple of minutes, one long ball over the top, dealt with there by Dan Butler. Number 13 George picks up the second ball, tries to play it through the channel, but skipper Dan Butler doing Dan Butler things, just cleaning up. Got his broom out, innit?
Start working then, yeah? Keep going.
With just over 12 minutes left to play, we welcome Abs to the party, who gets involved straight away, loses possession of the ball as Nicholas tries to get his shot away, but Ty Brown gets his body in front of it and goes and wins himself a free kick. "82 minutes on the clock at this point. Ish with some decent footwork, cuts it back into Reeks, who lays it off into Ross, gets his shot away, but he hasn't got the purchase on it. And as we induct young Ish to the Now You See It Now You Don't Hall of Fame, because now you see it, now you don't. Absolutely filthy, that is.
Put someone else's face on it though.
And as we enter the dying members of the second half, we welcome Big S to the back line to shore it up for the Hazelwell boys as George gets his shot away, but puts it well over the bar. Now credit's got to be given to the Austin boys because they never dropped their heads once and they battled all the way through the game. Just didn't manage to take their chances when the opportunities arose. "89 minutes in, the Austin boys have got themselves a corner with another decent delivery into the mixer. Just a shame nobody can get on the end of it. Still inside the Hazelwell half, the Austin boys still trying to fashion themselves a chance as Kai picks the ball up on the left hand side, puts it into the mixer, but that's easy pickings for Dale. The referee did indicate 5 minutes of added on time, and that's what we're playing at the moment as Rowie gets his shot away, not enough purchase on it, and scooped up by Dale. With 2 minutes left of added on time, free kick to the Austin boys. Rowie standing over it once again into the danger area. Aiden gets his foot on it, trickles into the back of the onion bag to get one back for the Austin boys. "93 minutes on the clock, Hazelwell FC 2, Austin Apprentices 1.
Keep going, Abdul!
With literally 30 seconds left of this game left to play, skipper Dan Butler lost one well over that back line, picked up there by Justice, decent hold up play, slots it into Young-ish, slaps it into the back of the onion bag to make it 3-1, and on that note, referee is going to blow his final whistle, which sees Hazelwell winning the game 3-1 and seeing themselves into the next round in his county cup. I'm Big Fazza, this is Sunday League Settings, thanks for having me.
Well done, boys.
Light work.
Lovely that is.
Lovely.
2 assists.
Now we're going to finish the Sunday class with Godly from you, please.
2 assists from right back.
What you say, Lord? Oh, go on.
Best RB in the league.
Hey. All right, gentlemen, give thanks for the Sunday there.
Blessings.
Thank you, thank you. On top of blessings, on top of blessings.
He said we can only play on 4G.
Wow.
How's the rumour?
Man, them, oi, after my next one.
Now this weekend's going to be a double bubble, so keep your eyes out for Saturday. It's going to be another fixture up. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bless up.